Hazel WanderLings, a story written and narrated by Áine O'Brien. This is a story of a girl called Alwyn, and this little girl really loves her garden. These are her friends, the slugs and the snails, and these are her dogs wagging their tails. Alwyn has no voice. She makes not one sound from her mouth. Her mother is sad and gets angry and shouts,
"Just speak! What is wrong? Has the cat got your tongue?"
Cat's got your tongue.
This makes her sad, and with the slam of the door, she runs and she runs till she can't run any more. Taking her breath, she finds a seat amongst the rocks. And when she sits down, she takes off her shoes and her socks. She loves to feel the grass in between her toes. Once she is rested, up and off again she goes. Skipping her way by her heart she is led. Oh, she stops. What is this?
A
silver thread.
Hold that now, that's magic. Pass that around.
She reached over to pick it up. But a strange thing happens with the first touch.
Very strange music she hears far away in the distance. She lets go and the music stops in an instant. She holds it again and there it is. Have you ever before heard of a thing like this? Let's see where it goes, says the voice in her head.
So she follows along and gathers thread. Into the Hazel Woods she was brought. I have never seen these woods before, was her thought. The forest was glistening and the air it was fresh. This was a place where the fairies must rest. The music suddenly got louder and as if the forest was answering,
"Yes, this is the place of the fairies. What an excellent guess."
You came into my Hazel Wander, fire was in your head. 1,000 years I've spun this unicorn silver thread. 1,000 years I've waited to be heard. For you I sing. You heard me, you answered, you're a Hazel WanderLing.
The hazel trees they sang and they knew her name. And now a Hazel WanderLing is what she is, they claim.
but Alwyn cannot talk and feels like she is broken. But she trusts the trees, and now the hazel trees have spoken.
What do you think, lads? A hazel, if you couldn't speak, would you be sad? If you couldn't use your voice, imagine if you couldn't use your voice. It would be so sad.
There's one to do, and that light of yours to be ignited softly blow. Your bright and special fire flame, let's all sing your name. Alwyn, Alwyn, that's the name we sing. She is a special girl that you call a Hazel WanderLing. 1,000 years we waited for you, we sing. Hear us and answer, you're a Hazel WanderLing.
What do you think, lads? Would you like to be a Hazel WanderLing?
There is a task at foot, and now to find her wand. So she begins her search, above, over, back, and beyond. As if by magic, she is pulled close to a hazel. There at its roots, in a fern it is cradled. Her magic hazel wand, she holds it in her hand.
Listen to the water trickling underground. There is a mossy rock. Lay your ear and hear the sound. Hold your magic wand and move your hands as you do. Make a wish to charge your heart, and I'll be listening to.
Alwyn searches and searches for a gurgling rock. She starts to feel sad and thinks about her mammy a lot. I can't speak, and I can't find this place. What use is this wand in any case? As tears trickle down her cheeks, silent the song from the forest, and still no voice she speaks.
Wait, listen. She looks up, and coming towards her is as white as a cloud, and with a magical horn. Could it be?
A unicorn!
A unicorn, yes!
She bows her head, and Alwyn feels her love. It was almost like the unicorn gave her a hug. She moved past her and went a different way. Alwyn just knew this was her lucky day. She followed her down a winding path to 2 wells, to a place where trickling dreams cast spells. She found the gurgling mossy rock as easily as this. Now to charge her heart and make a wish.
Listen to water trickling underground. There is a mossy rock to lay your ear and hear the sound. Hold your magic wand in both your hands as you do. Make a wish, charge your heart, and I'll be listening too.
Now Alwyn's wish was of the deepest kind, to be able to speak and sing, her voice to find. She closed her eyes so tightly and held on strong, willing, hoping, praying, wishing that she would finally find her song. When her wish it was done, she opened her eyes. She knew what to do, but was so scared to try. Her lips parted. She took a breath.
She went to do that. She went, nothing. No whisper. No sound. Can you imagine? She screamed. Can you do a silent scream?
No sound.
And she screamed.
She screamed a silent scream. She screamed and screamed and screamed. She never knew she could feel so angry. Her body shook and she boiled over splendidly. When she could not erupt any more, she broke and sank down to the forest floor. Under her anger was the deepest of sadness, that she had dared to hope for a voice and happiness. Nobody wanted her, this little girl, not her mammy, or the Hazels, or the fairies of this world. She leaned against the rock, closed her eyes to rest, and she dreamed of disappearing, melting into the forest. She wept, then she slept. A deep, deep journey through her mind and dreams. A long, long time she was sleeping, 100 years it seemed.
You came into my Hazel Wood, a fire was in your head. 1,000 years I spun this unicorn silver thread. 1,000 years I've waited to be heard. For you I sing. You heard me, you answered. You're a Hazel WanderLing. Cut and peel a hazel wand you need. If there's one to do, and that light of yours to be ignited softly glow. Your bright and special fire flame, let's so sing your name. Alwyn, Alwyn, that's the name we sing. She is a special girl that you call a Hazel WanderWing. 1,000 years we've waited for you. We sing, hear us and answer. You're a Hazel WanderWing.
When Alwyn heard her name being sung, she awoke, confused from her dreaming and a pain in her throat. So dry was her tongue, she felt an unquenchable thirst, and she ran to the water and put her face in straight first. She drank and she drank. The water tasted so good. Oh, grateful she was of the wells of this wood. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait. What? Is that...
Am I speaking?
Am I speaking? What?
What happened?
La, 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 la. It's me. I'm doing it. This voice is mine. A smile formed on her face that would make the sun shine. Ah, she was so happy. It was so good to see this girl shining bright. And the hazel forest had helped her ignite her light. The fairies of the forest had listened and understood. This girl, Alwyn, was magic, and onwards with love and light she could tell others of this beautiful time when child and forest together align. So, with light in her heart and wand in hand, homeward bound she skipped across this beautiful land. The music of the forest accompanied her home, and when she arrived at the gate, she ran to her mum. Her mother scooped her up into her arms and said, "I'm sorry I shouted at you like I did. You are perfect, and I simply love you." Alwyn looked into her mother's eyes and said, "And I love you too." Her mother simply couldn't believe her ears. She had never heard her daughter's voice in all of her 6 years. What could have happened out there for this to be? Have you gone and come back from a magic fairy? Alwyn explained how she found the thread and how into the hazel wood it led. She told of the white unicorn and the magic spell, the thirst she felt and how she drank from the well, how the forest sang to her and knew her name, and that she was now a Hazel Wanderling. Her light was now shining bright, and it was her task to share her love with everyone and in everyone's light to bask. And we all need to be loved, to be seen and believed. All of us are children, and we are all special indeed. So as this story draws to a close, there is something very important that every child knows. Mammies and daddies, aunties, uncles and friends, hidden inside them all is their own little children's. And in the calling of the Hazel Wanderling, to entice those busy adults' heads into remembering, a child that you are, but they were once too. Believe in the magic and you will break through. Be present and playful and fun will abound, and memories be made with our children around. The end.
What do you have to do when you find your magic wand, guys?
You have to go to the rock, and
Yeah.
the rock has the magic to charge the wand.
That's
and then
right.
Put the wand on it, just like this.
Yeah, you hold the wand in your hand. You put your ear down. You make sure that it's the magic rock that you can hear. You can hear the water under it. Yeah.
This.
Yeah, and you hold your wand into your heart.
That looks
And you
like
make
the
a
rock
wish.
it's sitting on.
It might, but it's a mossy rock. It has to be a mossy rock.
And
But
you
we
stick
we
the
will go
wand.
and find it. We will go and find it. Don't worry.
I'm-
Who wants to be a Hazel Wanderling?
Me!
Okay, can you say Hazel Wanderling?
Hazel WanderLings!
Woohoo! Great. Okay, I think you're ready. You ready? Yeah. Okay, what do you say? Hazel Wanderlings?
Hazel WanderLings.
All you have to do now is go into the forest and find your magic wand. Some people go, don't let go of the string, don't let go of the string yet. Some people go that way, some people go that way, maybe some people go back this way. So tell me, how was it when you found the wand? Did you just know it was magical?
Mommy, can I go? Oh, look, I got red heel. So I got.
Was that the leather? Yeah. Can anyone remember in the story what the next part of having a wand is? Remember? You have to charge it.
I got some charging string.
Can anyone remember what you have to do to charge it?
You have to find a magic.
Can you hold the stick?
You have to find a mossy stone that's magic, and you have to make sure there's water under it.
That's right. It has to be making a sound, a gurgling sound.
I already know where mine is.
Charge our hearts and our wands, okay? So you've got to go down and find the gurgling rock, and you listen closely, and you'll make a wish, all right? Yeah? Are you ready to find the gurgling rocks?
Yeah.
Okay, off you go. Take it handy now.
How do I do that?
Alwyn, you know where the gurgling rocks are, don't you? Yeah. Do you want to show them? I'll take you to it. You want to come with Mama? You come with Alwyn.
Forget to make your wishes.
Yeah. I drank the water.
You drink the water, yeah?
Okay.
You can whisper it in my ear. So I'm going to give all these little Hazel WanderLings a special Hazel Wander ring, because they are now part of the special group of fairy friends of the forest, right?
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Jamie, here's your special ring. Congratulations, what are you? A wanderling. Go on, give us a wish of your wand. Give us a wish of your wand. Shimmy. Who are you? You're Malia. Are you a Hazel Wanderling?
Yeah? Okay, here's your ring. So you say, I'm Malia and I'm a Hazel WanderLing. Yay!
Here's your special Hazel Wanderling. Okay, and you say, I'm Melody and I'm a Hazel Wanderling. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Good. Who are you?
I'm Sebastian.
Are you a Hazel Wanderling?
Yes.
Okay, here's your ring. I don't know if it's going to fit your big finger. Let's try the little one. There's your special ring. So you say, I'm Sebastian and I'm a Hazel Wanderling.
I'm Sebastian, and I'm a special Hazel Wanderling.
Whoosh, whoosh, time. Who are you?
I'm Aristi, and I'm a magic Hazel Wanderling.
Excellent. Here's your ring. Great. Here's your special ring. Can you say it a bit louder?
I'm Alwyn, and I'm a special.
Show me how your wand works. Great. Well done. Well done, everybody. Okay, what are you?
Hazel
This is your magic Hazel ring. I'm going to put it on your magic Hazel wand. Now it's so magical. Are you ready? Should we go through the forest? Yeah? I'm right behind you.